taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And it was just announced here in the last hour or so. If you're watching us live here at youtube.com/man, I'll be sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you'd be most inclined to. But Taysom Hill has been named the starter over Trevor Siemian for the New Orleans Saints. Combs, I thought Trevor Siemian was doing a pretty good job holding down the fort, and they had a couple good wins, right? But now Taysom Hill is back off of his concussion. He missed like 5 weeks with a concussion, but now he's being named the starter. Is this a smart move for the New Orleans Saints, or is it a dumb move, or is Sean Payton playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers?
Well, look, Marcus Simeon came in halfway through that Bucs game. When God, what's his name? Oh, come on, that's my guy too. How the hell am I afraid? Oh,
Jameis Winston.
Dubs. Jameis Winston. There you go. Thank you. God, how did I do that all the time? But anyway, when Jameis Winston got hurt, it was in that Bucs game, and Simeon did a good job of leading them to that win there in the fourth quarter. But they're 0-4 since then. They haven't won a game since. They've been close. They've been in the games. The only one they got blown out was last week against the Bills. They did lose by 11 to the Eagles, but before that, they lost by 2 to the Falcons, lost by 2 to the Tennessee Titans, which is, a pretty damn good game when you only lose by 2 to the Titans. They're a damn good team.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't like Taysom Hill at quarterback anyway. He didn't impress me last year at quarterback. I don't think he is a quarterback. I think he's better suited as a gimmick guy in your offense. But we'll see. I mean, you're 0-4, so you got to do something, right? You started out the season 5-1, 5-2, and now you're staring at the barrel of 5-6. And so you've got to do something. Jameis Winston isn't coming back this year. You've lost him for the year. You've got to do something. You've got to try something because you're still in the playoff hunt. Hell, in the NFC, everybody's out. The Bears are 4-7. They're a game out of a playoff spot. It's ridiculous. So everybody's alive. The Saints are alive. They got a damn good defense. If they can figure it out on offense, they can get back into this thing. They're schedule moving forward, with the exception of the game against the Cowboys and the game against the Buccaneers, is pretty favorable because their other 4 games are against the Jets, Dolphins, Panthers, and Falcons. And those are all very winnable games. So you figure if you go, 4-2, you finish off the season at 9-8, you might be able to sneak in as a 7 seed.
Yeah, so a couple of things that you said there. Yes, they do play the Miami Dolphins, and the Miami Dolphins are starting to trend up. They are starting to find, like, they are starting to click here the last few games here. But the one point that I want to hit on, be like you kind of just glossed over it, is you think that Taysom Hill isn't a quarterback, which I totally agree with you on that. He is a tight end or the long snapper or everything else that like he does.
Why do I feel a butt coming on?
No, but I'm saying though is if you and I do not see a Taysom Hill as a quarterback, Trevor Siemian clearly is a quarterback. Yes, they have lost a couple games, but you have to realize this. They lost to a Falcons team, which is a divisional game. That was Trevor Siemian's first start in how many years, right? Then they played a damn good Titans teams that if I'm not mistaken, I still believe King Henry was playing that game. Then they lost to a very trendy, a very surging Philadelphia Eagles team, and then a damn good Buffalo Bills team, arguably the best team in the AFC. So
yeah.
With all that being said,
bad either.
Yeah. So I mean, why pull him?
He's only completed 57% of his passes, but he's almost thrown for as many yards in 5 games as Jameis Winston did in 7. He's thrown 9 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. I mean, your offensive line just isn't doing him any favors. The guy's been sacked 8 times in 5 games. And I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with the move. You're 0-4 and you feel like you're forced to make a move here. I I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know. Maybe Taysom Hill will go and he'll start performing badly